On the touchdown in Las Vegas, the second leg of the training camp. I'm feeling energized, I'm feeling refreshed. So yeah, come inside, have a look what's going on. Tough training, tough lifestyle, rough and tough. But listen, how else would I want it? I love it.
Feet, don't look for nothing, that's good. Don't look for nothing. Now step around him, upper body. Keep a rhythm now, keep a rhythm. Don't wait on him. Now you're waiting on him, mate. How do you feel?
Good.
Just be a bit sharper, mate. You're waiting on him again. You're letting him attack you and then you're trying to get away too late. Do you know what I'm saying?
So what am I bringing differently? I wouldn't say a new mindset, but definitely like a new perspective. But ultimately, everything new has to lead to a win. So yeah, that's what I'm focused on right now, just winning. With training camp, it's grueling, like there's no doubt about that, but you just need to have a clear mind and be optimistic and run towards challenges every day. And that's how I'm able to get through, is just the perspective I have on what's suffering.
Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua is now officially set for December 19th. But the real story isn't just the matchup. It's the switch that flipped inside Anthony Joshua. The moment the date was confirmed, his entire mindset changed.
Good. Good. Nice composure, good.
I'm here for a purpose, so that's the reason why I'm in Dallas. It's basically up early in the morning, ice bath, train, come back, eat, sleep, repeat. The same as it is in London to a degree, minus the 1% distractions. And in a game of sports where it's based on margins, 1% make a big difference.
Joshua didn't treat this like a normal payday. He treated it like a mission. He jumped straight into full focus mode, sparring, studying, drilling. He's looking sharper, colder, and more dangerous than he has since his Ruiz redemption run.
So being out here in the States, I can really see a change in Josh. Like, his mindset is one thing that, you know, being out here, it's like so tunnel vision. It's like every single day is geared towards something in camp. So everyone back home will be like, oh, so what did you do on Thursday? You had the day off? And it's like, it's a day off, but it's a day off to get ready for the day on.
So there we have it. Back on my feet. I got through the pain of the blister. Back to work. They're miles in.
No smiles, no jokes, no warm-up fight energy. This is locked in, tunnel vision AJ. He's polishing his fundamentals, tightening his jab, improving his timing, and moving with pure discipline. He's not overlooking Jake Paul for a second. He's preparing as if Jake is a top 5 heavyweight, because for AJ, the real danger is the spotlight.
I want to test myself. I've been through a lot, and I want to see what I have left to give. When I say what I have left to give, I am not resting on what I have. I am building on what I have. And I want to see how far I can take myself. I know what it takes. I know what this game's about. And I'm going to push myself beyond the limits where I've been before. Hence why I found myself in Dallas, because I'm trying to find an environment that can stimulate me, motivate me, and push me on to higher heights.
And Joshua is determined to control that spotlight. December 19th now feels less like a circus and more like a statement. As AJ grinds through camp like a man reclaiming his throne, we hear from trainer Ben Davidson, who looked like someone just told him a goldfish is fighting a shark.
What do you make of, I guess, this sort of crazy fight that's been potentially proposed?
What you just said is crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. Is that?
Yeah, like, in what realm does Jake Paul have? Like, I think he's very dangerous, isn't it, really? Like, in what realm does Jake Paul have a...
Dangerous in the sense of for the health of Jake, would you say? Yeah.
Yeah, like, this is a sport that we love, and I think we need to protect that.
Ben was clearly concerned. In his words, stepping in with Joshua isn't just ambition, it's a health hazard. While AJ sharpens his jab and moves with cold focus, Ben is already thinking about fighter safety.
He's in front of Jake Paul, and he asked your advice, would you be advising him not to take this fight?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah. Of course. And, you know, he's one of the most dangerous guys in the world to go step in a ring with. Like, you saw that with Ngannou, who was a seasoned, you know, one of the most durable men on the planet in one of the toughest sports in combat sports in the UFC. And yeah, so.
He compared it to that famous bank robbery quote, but flipped it, saying Floyd wasn't trying to knock someone into next week. Joshua is. AJ is training like he wants to break time itself. And Jake Paul? He's walking into a world where one mistake can cost everything.
Does a fight like that damage the integrity of the sport, would you say? For AJ being a world-level contender, like, you're not going to say no at him for...
It's not my position to decide that, but I don't really know. I just... do you know the saying, like, I think Floyd done it against McGregor, saying about robbing the bank, do you know what I mean? Like, it's one of them. Yeah. But at the same time, like, it's different with Floyd. He's not like someone like AJ that could take somebody's head off, do you know what I mean?
Then comes Nikisa Badarian, talking about Jake Paul like he's unveiling a superhero origin story. He breaks down this fight with unbelievable calmness, like ordering lunch, while the rest of us are sitting there thinking, bro, that's Anthony Joshua.
How dangerous is this for Paul?
This is a more dangerous fight than Gervonta Tank Davis, but it's a more winnable fight than Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta was small, fast, super skilled. Joshua is big, heavy puncher, but not as evasive. So I think if Jake has the right game plan, he has a pretty good shot of winning this.
Nikisa talks about the Netflix global stage, 125 million viewers, and worldwide hype. He even says Joshua hits harder, but isn't as slippery as Tank Davis, basically saying he's not faster. He just hits like a truck going downhill.
I would say it's much less of a mismatch than AJ's 9th or 10th fight against guys who've been knocked out 20 to 25 times. Given AJ's pedigree, Jake is built for this. Jake is built for the big moments. So do I think it's dangerous for Jake Paul? Absolutely. Do I think it's also dangerous for Anthony Joshua? 100%.
I mean, we're just watching some of these punches being thrown now. Can he take something like that, Jake Paul?
Alexander Usyk took it.
He highlights Jake's training. Full-time camp in Puerto Rico, heavyweight preparation, switching between cruiserweight and heavyweight like changing outfits. And Nikisa genuinely believes Jake can shock the world. Not just talk, but real belief.
Look at the experience that Jake has gained in the 5 years he's been in the sport. To be in your 12th or 13th fight in front of 80,000 people at AT&T Stadium in front of 125 million viewers, that's not experience you can gain normally. So he's gonna go into that event very calm and very composed. And I fully believe that he does 100% think he's going to beat Anthony Joshua. Yeah.
Next up is Simon Jordan, whose reaction is pure disbelief. He sounds like a dad finding out his son quit college to become a magician. A YouTuber fighting a two-time heavyweight champion? In his mind, this reality makes no sense.
Guys, him as a YouTuber or not, he's licensed to fight, which means that the governing body should be suggesting that this is not a fight that possibly they should be looking to sanction.
Yeah.
But they will, because the sanctioning fees will be enormous. Anthony Joshua will not lose his legacy like some people are suggesting, because no one will remember it in 2 or 3 years' time. If he embarrasses himself in there, they'll remember it. If he goes in and knocks him out in 30 seconds flat, or turns it into a little bit more of a sort of Jake LaMotta raging bull, holding him up for a few rounds and then knocking him out, then people will forgive it. He'll get a big bag of money, which most people in the world would take, and move on.
Jordan goes full boxing purist. He talks about fighter welfare, how the sport is becoming too much entertainment. He even imagines Jake getting launched out of the ring like a cartoon character. To him, AJ is showing up for a paycheck, while Jake is walking into danger.
But this doesn't prepare Anthony Joshua for any meaningful fights post that. And it worries me, insofar as I should be worried on behalf of Jake Paul, because he's got plenty to say for himself, that someone somewhere along the line is going to get really hurt. And you watch the fight on Saturday evening where you watch Echo Esserman get knocked out of the ring and hurt by Jack Catterall. He's a professional fighter. I don't care whether Jake Paul's a professional fighter now at a certain level. He's not even a Southern area level. He got beat by Tommy Fury. He's going to get seriously hurt if Anthony Joshua wants to turn up and do that.
After hearing all these reactions, here's the honest take. This fight is a perfect mix of brilliance and madness. On one side, Anthony Joshua, a true heavyweight powerhouse with pride on the line. On the other, Jake Paul, A man treating heavyweight boxing like a side quest. And that's exactly why it works. Boxing is no longer just a sport. It's global entertainment.
If Anthony Joshua wants to turn up and just make it look like an exhibition, I don't know what that helps Anthony Joshua do besides get a big paycheck. If that's all he needs and that's all he wants, given the fact that he's been demolished by Daniel Dubois in his most recent fight, I thought Anthony was built of sterner stuff than that.
But many people just want to see Joshua back in a ring, Simon.
But
they want to see him fight again.
Well, they want to. No, they don't. They want to see him fight a legitimate fighter. They want to see if Anthony Joshua is now done. They want to see if Anthony Joshua being destroyed by Daniel Dubois is the end of the golden boy journey that apparently rebooted British boxing.
If AJ shows up sharp, focused, and mean, this'll be a reminder of true heavyweight power. But if Jake survives, competes, or even lands something clean, boxing might have to rewrite the whole system. One thing is clear, December 19th is not just a fight, it's an event. Now it's your turn. Is this fight genius, ridiculous, dangerous, historic, or all of the above?